Tonight, a husband's dramatic call to 911 after he spots his missing wife on the Oregon coast.
A Coast Guard helicopter crew rescued Heather Mounce Davison yesterday from a pretty steep cliff near Florence, and she'd already been missing for 4 days. Our Amy Frazier joins us now with more from her family. Amy?
Heather's husband says her rescue is nothing short of a miracle. In a statement today, he says she's now safe and recovering.
She's alive. She's alive. Alive on that hillside.
Wednesday afternoon, Heather Mounce Davison's husband called 911 saying he had found his missing wife.
He's waving at me from the bushes like 150 feet up the cliff from the ocean. I don't think I can get to her.
In a dramatic rescue, a U.S. Coast Guard rescue swimmer is lowered from a helicopter to reach Heather, stranded near Florence.
She looked to be pretty grateful that we were there. She was very scared.
For 4 long days, friends and family had no idea where the Dallas, Oregon mother was or if she was okay. Her husband and loved ones searched day and night near Florence, where her car and cell phone were discovered along Highway 101 over the weekend. On Wednesday, Heather's cousin in Idaho got word that Heather was alive.
It was just an overwhelming, thank God experience. You know, just terrible news turned into a miracle.
The wind and location made for a tricky rescue. The Coast Guard then landed the helicopter on the highway, getting Heather to paramedics.
You know, we just thank them from the bottom of our hearts.
Dallas police are still looking into exactly how she ended up on the cliffside. They do say she's incredibly strong to have survived in the elements, possibly for days. Family members say they're just grateful Heather is okay.
And just what a blessing. Just the prayers have been answered. The overwhelming support from across the country is just amazing.
And tonight, police tell me they expect to interview Heather in the coming days to learn more about what happened. Back to you.
Woman found on a cliff at the coast last year after being missing for several days was in court today facing almost 100 felony charges.
Her name is Heather Mounce, and she's from Dallas, Oregon. She was rescued last August by a Coast Guard helicopter you see right there. Well, now she's accused of stealing thousands of dollars from her former employers. Our Lisa Balick is live in Dallas, where Heather Mounce made her first court appearance.
Well, as we remember, Dan, it was about this time last year that the mother of 2 simply disappeared, and she was found on the side of a cliff. Now, today in court, a completely different story. Heather Mounce walked in and didn't say anything when she walked into court today. That courtroom filled with family members and former co-workers. I learned today she disappeared the day her employer called her husband in to share evidence they say showed she was stealing from the company. That company, Open Road Transportation, asked the prosecutor today to read a statement from them in court. Here's what partially it had to say.
She acquired a position with us as a human resources manager using a fabricated resume. This was a position of trust she then used to carry out theft and manipulation.
Now, the charges Mounce is facing also include dozens and dozens of counts of theft and ID theft connected to her work as a human resources manager at the Dallas Retirement Village as well. Now, Mounce was booked on the charges, but she will remain free until her preliminary hearing next month. By the way, I did talk with her ex-husband outside of court today. He said he had no idea about any of this until those employers brought him in to tell him what they say they had found. I'll have more on this coming up tonight at 5. Live in Dallas, Lisa Balick, KOIN 6 News.